with the MMA. It's kind of a transformation with you. I mean, you're on a roll now that in fighting at such a high level. What kind of turned it around for you?
It's just always been like a focus of mine, always trying to get better. But it's just everything clicking at the right time. You don't want to ever blame anything. You just gotta go, okay, this is why this didn't work, make it better. So you're just constantly doing that. I think I've said it a whole bunch of times. Coming back to the UFC definitely rejuvenated me. Moving down to 170 matched me up better. My body feels better. My strength's there. And then I'm moving down to American Top Team. They're just fine-tuning me. Really good training partners to sharpen my skills. Really good coaches to push me and put me in the right situations and get me ready for fights.
It seems mentally that you're in the place that you have to be right now.
Yeah, I feel good about everything is just happening at the right time. Everything's just kind of clicking. It's I'm just ready for the moment.
You're fighting a guy that's a pretty decent fighter. I mean, he's an outstanding fighter. Is it one of the bigger challenges now for you to face someone like that with that experience?
Yeah, he has a lot of experience. He can hurt you, he can out-wrestle you, he can do a lot of things, but I don't necessarily worry about what he does. I worry about what I do, which is go out there and beat people up. I worry about getting myself in shape. I don't worry about getting ready for Jake. I worry about getting myself ready. My coaches worry more about putting me in those situations. So I'm just into me right now and just focusing on being the best I can be.
Are you eating your diet now? Are you on a better diet?
Nah, yeah, I'm on a bit better diet. I mean, like, even fight week, like when I was fighting at 185, I was talking to my guys. I'm like, man, I need to go back up to 185 so I can eat fight week. But it's good. It's a good thing. My body feels good. I'm starting to adapt better to the weight loss and kind of fine-tuning that a little bit. I feel good, though.
Finally, you're the type of guy, I think it works for you. People, if I saw you in a bar, I would think I would stay away from you because you just have that, there's an aura about you. And I think that I really believe that in the octagon, people look at you as if, you got to be careful with this guy. Are you aware, when you go in there, you're an intimidating presence that you might bring with you?
I think I'm aware of it just because I've just been a fighter for so long, but I don't really concentrate on that. I have a belief in myself, and maybe people can feel that belief just the way I carry myself, but I don't really try to lay in the cut and just relax and have a good time.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Robbie, we're from Mexico. We was in your last fight in Dallas. Talk about what happened that night versus Hendricks.
It was a good fight, and I just came up short. I mean, just didn't do quite enough to win the fight. I gave it my all that night. I did the best I could do in those 5 rounds, and just didn't get the job done, and I didn't go home with the UFC belt.
This is a new day, this is a new event, this is a new way that you have to be to get the title, no? And this is a great opportunity for you to recover in this fight on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity. I get right back in there, I got right back in the gym and worked out to get better and learn from everything and build on my last performance. Even though I lost, I was able to get right back in there and work on my skills so that I can be the best in the world.
What do you think about Jake, your opponent?
He's an amazing fighter. He has power in both hands, really good wrestling, and he's a finisher. And he's fought a lot of times, fought a lot of places, so he'll be ready to go.
Do you change something in your fight? Hendricks, your campaign, now in the 7th, your campaign, it's something different?
No, I just keep pushing the same way. My coaches more or less worry about how I'm training, who I'm working with, and kind of how they're holding pads. What I do is I concentrate on getting my body in shape and just working hard.
Something that you want to say to all your fans?
Get ready for a big fight and a big moment May 24th. I feel good, and support me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Robbie, I'm just curious, you being a veteran in the sport, Renan Barão's win streak is long, in 32 fights, something like 8 years. How difficult is something like that? How much of an achievement is that?
I wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know?
I wouldn't know. I mean, obviously he's a hell of a fighter, and he's for him to do what he's doing is amazing, and he's still getting better, and hats off to him.
Is Jake Ellenberger the best fight for you right now? Or do you think that some other fighter would be best?
Jake Ellenberger is the guy I'm fighting on Saturday, so there would be no reason for me to think about who I should fight or what if that guy, what if Martians, just concentrate on Jake and everything else will take care of itself. I don't really worry about everything else out there.
What did you learn from the fight against Hendricks that you can improve against Jake?
I want to improve in all aspects. I want to improve in, like, you name it, I'm trying to improve in it. I mean, that's just MMA and that's just where I'm at in my career, and I'm not really concentrating on one thing, I'm concentrating on everything, getting everything fine-tuned, everything sharper.
Can you break down Jake Ellenberger for us? I mean, when you view him as an opponent, what do you see that is good at? I mean, what's the scouting report from your point of view?
He's very powerful. He does a good job of pressing, good job of countering. He's a powerful puncher, and he has good wrestling, so defensive and offensive. So he comes to fight, and he's a really good opponent.
Yeah, you mentioned his power. I mean, obviously that's what people consider as your trademark. Do you think you're willing to go toe-to-toe to take one to give one, or is this a fight where you got to be a little bit more of a boxer and avoid that history?
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever willing to just take one to give one. Sometimes it works out that way, but that's just not my style. I'm out there to hit him and not get hit at all, so that's what I'll do.
And when you look at, is there any one place, any one position where I've got to avoid this? If I'm in this position, I'm in a bad spot.
No, not really. I've trained for all aspects, and I'm ready. I feel like I'm strong in anywhere this fight can go and in any position. I just feel good about it.
Fantastic.